What you doing? Hello, welcome back or to this week's weekly vlog. If it's your very first time stopping by my channel, I'll give you a super quick intro. So yes indeed, my name is Dawn. I'm a British expat. I've been living in the Netherlands for over 22 years, just on the border of Amsterdam. And I live here with my partner Lawrence, who's from South Africa, our sons, our young men, Joshua, William, and our little Furbies, Jack, who's Parsons Terrier, and Daxter, who's a very fluffy ginger cat. Maybe you would have seen some footage because of I was on walking duties this morning. If it is indeed your first time stopping by, you're very, very welcome. It's a very friendly community here. Feel free to chatter amongst yourselves in the comments box, and I do read every comment. I really enjoy the interaction with all of you. It's just so nice. It's a really, really lovely community on my very, very, very tiny corner of YouTube. And if you're an OG, a returning viewer, welcome back, guys. I hope everybody has had a good week. So I'm picking up this week's vlog, so it would be the next day after last week's vlog for me in my time. And if you haven't watched last week's vlog, I'll put a link below, or maybe the end screen at the end of the video. So Lawrence is still away. He's in Salzburg in Austria, staying with his friends with Helmut and Silke. And he's having a great time. He got there quite early, I think, yesterday morning. I think by 9 a.m. he was in their house. And they went out for dinner last night. He sent me a photo of the view from his bedroom window, and it's, oh my gosh, it's like got a full-on mountain right by his window with some snow on the top. I don't think they're going to go out. Well, Lawrence doesn't ski, he's a snowboarder, but the plan was he was thinking of going out with Helmut, you know, hit the snow. But Helmut said, well, the snow's not great at the moment, so the conditions are not good. So he didn't take his snow boots, he didn't take anything with him, apart from his, he's got like a winter ski jacket, but he wears that every day. Anyway, my gosh, I've gone into waffle mode. I'm on my second cup of coffee of the day in my pride and joy, my one and only Emma Bridgewater mug. And it's the King Charles coronation mug, which I absolutely love. So I'm on my second coffee of the day. Although it's 11 a.m. here and I've been up since 7, so I think that's allowed. Talking of Emma Bridgewater, when I bought this, it was only a few months ago, I think. I'm trying to rack my brains when it was. It's a recent acquisition. I think it's from 2024. Put it that way, I think. And I've started to see the crockery coming more and more in the shops here. However, I do think they're quite expensive. I think this mug was like 30 something euro, which is quite a lot for one mug, but I do love it. So might pick up one or two more in the year. The only thing, I'm a bit reluctant to put them in the dishwasher, so I don't really want to be landed with a load of mugs that I have to wash. In case you're interested, I like the black toast range, which is like the black, like the this kind of like this kind of lettering, but black on the cream wear. And I like the scenes, like they have different places. I think mainly the UK areas. I find them really pretty, and I like the ones with the animals on, like these ones with chickens and things on. I don't like the spots. I find them really boring, and I don't like the ones. I don't know if they're spots. They look like the representation of petals or splodges. I really don't like them. I find the colours really a bit meh. You know, they're not. I like a good colour. You know, so yeah, I like the black toast. I like these, you know, special occasion ones, animals, and the scenery ones. I don't think there's one out for Manchester yet. If there does ever come one, I will be sure to buy it, because that's originally where I'm from. Again, I've gone into waffle mode. Anyway, so Lawrence is away. I'm doing the morning pet duties, and then we've divvied up the dinner time and the nighttime walk. The boys are taking care of that so far. We'll see. Last night, I just put my because I knew the boys were taking care of the evening walk. I just put my my tracksuit on, my comfies, my lounge, my leisure suit, and sat on the sofa and just pleased myself. I watched a bit of TV. I watched a really interesting programme. It was about people in the United Kingdom who live in National Trust, like Grade 2 listed buildings, like famous castles and stately homes. I don't know if that's for me, but it was very interesting. Anyway, so this morning, after seeing to the pets, I've got washing. That's my laundry room behind me, if you didn't know. I've got washing on the go. I've cleaned the kitchen, so dishwasher emptied and reloaded, almost full again. And then I sat on the sofa, did a bit of knitting. I've been chatting to Lawrence, we've been WhatsApping. And I've also been pottering. If you haven't seen it already, I've loaded a new podcast up. So I'm telling you now because I'm going to talk about some things that I did share on the podcast. That's over on the Woven Almanac channel. And that's where I mainly took. It's only crafting on that channel and those videos, or craft products or things I'm making. But you know, obviously, you can see a load of wool there. I'm a craftaholic, so I thought, it might not be, be another month or so before I film another podcast. So I thought I'd just share something with you. I've been working on these little air dry plaster reliefs. I've become a bit addicted to them, and so I've made a bit more progress on I shared this glass candlestick that I'm going to end up totally painting. So I stuck some more embellishments on. The only thing is, because air dried clay takes a while to dry, so I can't paint them. I wanted to get stuck in and paint stuff today, but anyway, that's not going to happen. And then one of the eggs I was making, I stuck another plaster, this middle bit on it. It's quite wide. I'm not doing the back because I'm actually going to lie it down in a bowl. So I did them there. Oh yeah, and then there's a little, the picture frame for this is on the side here, drying, because that's for the little, it's right here, the little room box thing I'm making. The other thing is, I did show in the podcast that I'm knitting, I did cast on the Aria shawl, I think it's called, and I'm not happy with the choice of wool, and I felt it really, really messy at the edge. So basically, it's like these leaves, this leaf pattern. And then one of my lovely viewers, I forget who it was now, maybe you're watching the vlog, mentioned that the pattern is actually, this is knitting, if you're not into knitting, this will be gobbledygook, but I'm knitting mine in fingering weight sock yarn 4-ply, and apparently the pattern set is sports weight. Now sports weight's not a thing over here. I'd have to go online and order it because it's not really a thing in the Netherlands. I'm not sure even in Europe, to be honest with you. I think it's more of I think sports and worsted are more American kind of yarn weights. So I'd have to order some specifically for this shawl. And I don't want to, because I am trying to use stash. And I did buy yarn specifically at Yarndale, I went to last year, which is in Leeds, in Skipton, not Leeds, and Yorkshire. So I thought, okay, I need a rethink. I'm not buying new yarn. I think there must have been a miscommunication, because when I bought these little minis, they're actually still here on the table because I've been deliberating what to do with them. When I bought these little minis from Cuddle Bum, that's the yarn dyer, which I've already wound. The whole conversation of me buying them was to knit that shawl, and that shawl was hung on one of the walls of the stall, and I thought, I was specifically told that it was knitted from these mini skeins, which are all 4-ply or fingering weight. So I think there must have been a miscommunication there, because if I'd have realised, if I'd have known at the time it was sports weight, I wouldn't have bought them, because I've got 1,000,001 mini skeins from all the advents I've done over the years, and I would have actually bought the right weight from them. Or if they didn't have the sports, I would have bought some at Yarndale. Anyway, it's completely fine. I'd already made the decision. I'm frogging this because I really think it's a mess. And I think I could have... My knitting isn't great with it, but it's just really... I think this yarn's way too thick. I did debate whether to go down a needle size. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do that, because... maybe it's going to be a bit too small for me, and I don't wear my shawls as a shawl. I normally wear them as a big wraparound scarf, and I've got a knitted, sorry, I've gone into full-on knitting mode now. If you really can't stand knitting, or don't understand it, fast forward please. I knitted the Sherbet Fizz shawl a couple of years ago. I think it's Amber O'Brien, I think, and I wish I'd have knitted it longer, because as I wear it wrapped round, it's just a little bit too short, and I didn't want to make the same mistake with that. Anyway, my gosh, bear with me, I'm almost there. So I've had a look in my stash, and I've found it's not sports weight, but feeling them, they're not quite DK. So, and I've looked online, and I can't find, nowhere online does it tell me what yarn weight this is, and it's a discontinued product. I've had this for a while. I've only got 2 balls. So I've got 100 grams, which is more than enough, and it's the Lana Grossa Tropico, and it's colour 006. So I've got 2 of them. It's a 70% cotton and 30% merino, and it's super soft. Now the reason I've gone for this is, when I looked for, I googled sports weight yarn in the Netherlands, what came up constantly was Scheepjes River Washed, and this feels like River Wash to me. So I thought, I've got 2, I've had them in my stash for years. All right, what can I pair it up with? Now I've got this because I thought I wanted, I mean, it's not going to be super colourful, but I think it'd be nice. So I'll use this as the leaves, and then I've got this, I bought this a couple of years ago as well, this Elise Cashmere. It's 100% pure, I think it is 100% wool. It is pure wool, so it must be 100% wool. Yeah, it just says 100% wool, doesn't say what kind. And the needle is a 3 to 5, and it kind of feels like a 5-ply to me. It doesn't feel thick enough for a DK. Feels a bit on the thin side. So it's wool, and this is mainly cotton, but I think I'm feeling them together. I think this will knit up nicely. I think this will be nice in that it'll hold the shape. So I'm going to give it a go. It's in stash. If I don't like it, I'll just frog it. It's fine. But yeah, this is the Elise Cashmere. So this has between a 3 and 5 needle, and the Lana Grossa says a 5, and the pattern, although I think a 5, that would be way too loose. That doesn't feel like a 5 needle to me. And the pattern is a 4mm. I'm going to give it a go. Maybe I'll cast it on this week. Right, I'm going to stop talking about knitting now. I'm very sorry about that. If you're back in the room, hello. The other thing I wanted to tell you, a couple of, was it last week's vlog? Maybe it was last week's. I got a free gift from Rituals, and it was a 3-step face system. I don't know what the word was. It's all like 3 little sample products, and I did say I would tell you how I got on with them. I haven't got the packaging, I've thrown it now. There is a, let me think, there's a cleanser, a serum and a day cream. So the face cleanser, I've been using it every day, every morning I have a shower. I've been washing my face in it. It's great. And I've had it before in one of my rituals Advents a few years ago. It's really good. The serum, also really nice. I've been using the serum under my moisturiser. And I've got one spot under my nose, but I don't think it's relating to that. I think it's just a random rogue spot. So I've not had any kind of breakout or reaction. So cleanser, perfect. Serum, wonderful. Soaks in a dream. And your face feels lovely afterwards. The day cream, not for me. I've tried it and it just sort of sat on my skin all day. I felt like my skin was like oily all day. It just didn't sink in. So if you watched that video and you had a mind, you know, to go and buy yourself those products or ask for them as a gift, it's Mother's Day coming up in some countries, not in the UK. Sorry, not in the Netherlands. I think in the UK, well, maybe, I don't know what countries, I'm talking rubbish now. If you thought, oh, that'd be nice, Mother's Day gift that you could put on your wish list, the day cream, not for me. But the other two, the cleanser and the serum, really nice. And the smell, oh, they're really fresh and zingy. What else? I don't think that's, I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. Trying to think. So I'm just staying home today. I'm having a crafty day. I might pop to the shops this afternoon, but I don't really need anything. I made dinner last night. The boys asked for pesto pasta, so we had chicken pesto pasta last night. I think William might be working tonight, and I don't know if Josh was even home. So I've got plenty of food in. I just don't know who's around. I mean, if I'm on my own, I'm not going to cook a full-on meal for myself. I'm more than happy with, like, I don't know, a sandwich, an egg mayonnaise sandwich, or a tuna mayonnaise sandwich. That would do me. I mean, I only cook when there's people to cook for. I'm not bothered for myself. I'm not really a fan of cooking. I love to eat, clearly, but I'm not a cook. I do it because I have to, and I'm not a baker. I can bake. Now and again, you know, I'll just have an urge to bake. I think, oh, I fancy making that. And they're not, my lot are not really, they've not been raised with like cake. They like, so last week's vlog, I think I've shown you, like Joshua loves chocolate brownies, or they like chocolate muffins. William like cinnamon rolls and carrot cake. But, you know, like the traditional things that I was raised on, like sticky toffee pudding, or, yeah, like Victoria sponge, or Battenberg, or, you know, the, like, cherry tart, you know, that kind of thing. Like what I think of, like, my old school day puddings. My boys have not been raised with that stuff, so they're not really a fan of it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm even boring myself now. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'll come back on later when I've got something a bit more interesting to tell you. See you in a while. Afternoon, kettle's just boiled. It's 12:30. I've had a very nice lazy morning. Okay, lazy. I had to get up and walk Jack. I'm actually quite enjoying the morning walk with Jack. Normally when Lawrence isn't here, if he's away somewhere, then how we do it is 9 times out of 10 I'll do the early morning walk, And then the two boys will divvy up. I think, did I say this yesterday? Who does the dinner time and the nighttime walk? So it works out quite well. I'm actually really enjoying walking Jack in the morning. What's really nice, there's an apple tree along, not an apple tree, I don't know what it is, it's a tree. It's obviously not my strong point. On the route that I walk Jack. So every morning it's been nice to see more and more blossom appear on the tree, and also those flowers opening. And I don't know, because the weather has been so miserable here, and also a bit cold, but it's just not stopped raining. You just forget that actually spring's right round the corner, if not it's here, you know. So anyway, so I walked Jack. And then I've had a nice morning, sat on the sofa, just not even crafting or doing anything, just not even knitting, nothing. I got in this, you know, this TikTok scrolly thing. I got in that for a while, and then I caught up on Facebook, and then I caught up on Instagram, watched a bit of YouTube, and I never get to actually sit down and just do that without feeling any pressure on me. I'm always, you know, when I start on my phone, I'm always mindful, like, oh, don't sit too long, you know. So I'm like, well, I don't have to do anything today. Anyway, then I went and got myself a shower, and I've decided I don't need to go out today because the boys will take care of the rest of the walks for Jack, and I don't feel like going out again. I just really, I'm enjoying like cocooning, is it? So I've got my my leisure suit. Oh, can't lift my leg that high. My leisure suit, but I'm all clean. Washed my hair. Not put any products on it. I'm at the hairdresser, I think, next Friday, and it's at that weird length now where it keeps wanting to flick out, but I'm growing it. I've decided I'm growing my hair. Not really, really long, but I was looking back. Something popped up. What was it? Something popped up on my feed. Oh, I think it was Marrakesh, because I think it was March that we went to Marrakesh. Something popped up like on my Facebook. Had we booked? There was something. Anyway, it was something for March that I'd planned something. Then it got me scrolling. So I looked at the Marrakesh videos that I took and the photos. I was like, oh, it was so nice. Oh, I know what it was. No, it wasn't a Facebook reminder. It was Natalie. When I was with Natalie on Friday, which is last week's vlog, we was talking about our trip. That's what got me scrolling. But, oh, we'll go and have a look back at the photos. That's it. Now it's coming back to me. Sorry. Menopause. Terrible. So, yeah, I started looking back at the old photos. And I think my hair then was still, I think it was fairly longish. But then I went back to my Ibiza video that I went, because we're going, that was it, I was telling Natalie that we're going to Alicante this year with the Ibiza girls. So I thought, let me go back and look at that. And actually, when I went to Ibiza, I really liked my hair then. So I still had my fringe, but it was about so long. I don't think I'll go that long this time. But because my hair, when I just leave it, it's not really got a curl. It's got quite a wave. It's in the mixture of like a very loose curl and a wave. You know, it's definitely got, you know, and if I put mousse and scrunchie, then it definitely goes into loose curls. And I really liked it. And then I could like pin it back and just leave it all. I could do a bit more with it. And then also when it got really hot, tie it up. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. I fancy going long again. I loved my hair when it was like really, really short. I mean, look how long it's grown. That's a lot, hey? Considering that I've only been growing it since the last 2 hair appointments, and I go to the hairdressers like I've got something on my eyelash, like every 4 to 5 weeks. So I think it'll grow quite quickly. The only thing, I'll have to keep thinning it because it's so thick. But anyway, I've washed it. I've not put any products on it. I'll just blow dry it and leave it. It's fine. And then the only thing, I put some mascara on just in case I decide I need to venture out. I doubt it, but anyway. What I did yesterday, I thought I'd show you. It's looking a bit rough, so you have to use your imagination. But I posted it on my Instagram this morning. This was amongst many things because I was crafting all day yesterday and had a fine old time. The only thing I didn't do was any sewing. But I've made this little fire to go in that room box. I'm pointing because it's over there. In the dollhouse. So I've made like this little plinth. It's a bit rough. I need to do a bit of sanding. I still want to do a bit more work on here, but I want one of those, like those white, is it alabaster or marble fireplaces with, you know, all ornate. So I've made a good start on it. It just takes a while because you have to let, you know, you stick things on and let it dry and stick things on, and then the clay takes a while to dry. But I think I've done, I've just eyeballed it. I'm not too happy about this join here. I wanted those, what do they call them? Corbels, is it, at the side? But then because of this ornate, I can't. So I need to figure out what I want to do here, or I might just leave it. Actually, when it's all painted and everything's got, I'm going to put gold on it. I think it'll be fine. So yes, that's what I've been doing. And I've placed it, so I've not built the box yet, but I've papered it, kind of. And so I put the back wall of it down, and then I sat it on the wall so I could get an idea of the layout. You know, imagine if you like a flat lay, and then I put the picture frames and the little candle sconces, and I think it'll look really nice. I need to think about a rug. I might do just a paper rug, a cardboard one, because I don't want it too thick. And none of my fabric that I've got in stash is kind of suitable for it. And for sure, a crochet one, even if I do it really, really fine, it'll be just a bit too thick. So I think I'll just cut one out, you know, and antique it up a bit. The other thing, I need to put the printer on. The printer's down here because I found some free book covers, and I saw a tutorial on YouTube. The only thing is, so imagine that's the book cover. I haven't got anything like thick to, you know, to give it some body. Maybe corrugated cardboard, but I don't think I've got any. Anyway, I'll have a think. I don't know if I'm going to do much on it today. I actually fancy just sitting and watching some of my TV shows and maybe just doing a bit of crochet or knitting. Even though, ironically, as I'm talking to you, the sun's just come out. I just don't feel a need to go out. Anyway, I am hungry. Last night, the boys said, should we get a takeaway? And they wanted Indian. So look, William and I had chicken korma, which was delicious. Joshua had a tikka masala. I've actually got half of mine left still. So I might even have that for lunch, actually thinking about it. And can you believe I've had to throw away a full, well, almost full loaf of bread. It was mouldy as I don't know what. So there's no sliced bread, but there's loads of bread rolls in which I bought from the market on Friday. If I need anything, the boys are always in and out. So they're both of them are very good at getting me bits and bobs from the shop. So, you know, that'll also work. I'm really pleased with that. What do you think? So you don't, I mean, I could buy a fire. I could have bought one and it'll be here in the week. But I really fancied making. That's what I fancied doing, just making, using my creative brain. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. Oh, no, I won't stop waffling because it was something I wanted to tell you. Lawrence is having a fine old time and he's been sending me lots of photos and footage of him out and about. And I think I mentioned it, he's in Salzburg, which is Sound of Music country. I have been to Salzburg, to Helmut and Silke's flat. They used to live in a flat, now they've got a beautiful big house, when I was pregnant with Joshua. So I did explore Salzburg 21 years ago, over 21 years ago. And I just remember it was absolutely stunning. And we went, I think, in the spring. Lawrence was hoping that there was snow. There is snow on the mountain. It's not great ski/snowboarding snow, so fine. Anyway, what I was thinking is, when he comes back, I might ask him if I can share the footage with you, because he's done some cracking filming, if it's the right way around, we'll see. Or if not, some of the photos. And then I'll see. I'm not promising, because if you've been around for a while, you know Lawrence can be a bit temperamental. But I might see if he'll sit down and we can have a little chat with him and ask him what he's been up to, because today he's going to, I think you pronounce it Kitzbühel, I think it is, which is where he lived for a year, probably 30 years ago, if not longer. So Lawrence and Helmut are going to Kitzbühel for the day. So let's see. I'll see what I can do, and then if not, when he's back, I'll retell you what he's told me, and I'm sure he'll let me share the footage because he's quite good with that stuff. In fact, I wouldn't even be surprised if he's filmed a bit with the vlog in mind. Sometimes he films footage and I'm like, thank you, but I don't need it. Get your own channel. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'll catch you in a while. Bye for now. Good morning, I'm on the way to work. It's really strange weather. I've got my sunglasses on, obviously, to state the obvious, because it's really, really bright sunny day. However, the car was all covered in ice. Oh, I'll have to watch my speed limit as well. In the Amsterdam area, the city, and the ring kind of thing, they've reduced the speed limit to 30 kilometres an hour. And it was 50, so you've really got to keep an eye. I mean, I think you have to drive in like second or third gear, which I'm sure can't be good for the environment, which is why I think they've done it. Anyway, waffle. Yeah, so Lawrence got back last night from Austria. He's had a fantastic time. I think he was a bit tired. He said this morning he was tired, which is unlike him. But yeah, he's had a great old time. He actually lived in Austria for a year. I don't know if I've not asked him if he'll come on camera yet. If he doesn't, then maybe I can put some footage of his at the end, just so you can see how spectacular it is. Yeah, Salzburg, where Helmut and Silke live. It's stunning. Anyway, I will ask him. And then when he arrived home, Married at First Sight Australia was on, so I was busy watching that, and he was very happy that he caught the last half hour of it, because Lawrence also likes watching it. I think it's going to be a good one. I can already tell there's some characters in it. Ooh, entertainment. Right, I've got right of way here, and people seem to be just strolling over the crossing. Right. So this evening, I'm also going to be a bit late going home because a colleague of mine is leaving. So they're having a little leaving soiree, but it's close to the office. It's in like a tapas bar, which I'm really happy about, because when we have like one of these do's and they're in the middle of Amsterdam, it's a pain for me because I obviously have to get back to the office to pick up my car, and I don't like doing that late at night on my own. So this is much better. I won't be late though. It's not dinner. I think there'll probably be a few little. It's like beer and bites kind of thing. But it's quite a nice restaurant. I don't mind going there. And then yesterday, I forgot to tell you. Yesterday was my mum's birthday. It was Franna's birthday. Happy birthday, mummy. I did phone her and she didn't pick up, and I did send messages and she didn't respond because I think she was busy out gallivanting. Can you believe it? Gallivanting. I know she went to the movies with Estelle, my sister, because Estelle posted a picture of my mum sat in the middle of a completely empty cinema. So I think they had the whole place themselves, which that's happened to me once, and it's very, very surreal. It feels very strange. So I don't know what the movie was. Something with letters in it. I don't know. Anyway, I'll hopefully I can speak to her tonight, or if not tomorrow, I can catch up with her. I've not spoken to her for ages. So today, well, obviously going to the office. Both the boys, school, college, everything's up again. I think Lawrence is working from home. He asked me to take the plasters off his back. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that he'd had like a dodgy kind of mole removed off his back, and then he had a couple of like tags removed as well, which were annoying his collar when he puts his shirt on. Is this guy going or what? Come on. But when I took the plaster off, I was really shocked at how big the incision was. He played it down to me. Anyway, hopefully I'll get the results in a couple of weeks. But he won't wear sunscreen. It's terrible. So I think this is the third time now he'll have had a growth removed. It's very naughty. I keep telling him about this. Anyway, hopefully, whatever it is, if it is something to be considered about, it's like of the good kind and not of the bad kind. We'll see. I'll let you know. He won't mind me sharing with you. But yeah, it's a fair old scar. It's about that long. So he's got to go back and have the stitches out. Is it this week? I think he said. I So anyway, I won't get the results of the sleep apnea test for another week or two yet. But I was also looking at, so if it comes back that I have it, and then I'll probably need to have one of these CPAP machines, which is basically, it's a machine, it's not forcing oxygen, it's air. I think I might have explained this to you. But I thought to myself, or do I have to buy one? And if the diagnosis isn't sleep apnea, actually, the car's gonna put me, isn't sleep apnea, I might even just get one for myself anyway, because, you know, sometimes diagnosis can be wrong, and I definitely need something to stop my, you know, my airway collapsing. That's what's happening. So I was looking at the prices of them. Oh my gosh, they're not cheap. I think the cheapest I could see was like €600. But apparently my insurance, I will get one from my insurance, but I'm not sure if I have to pay something towards it. Anyway, I'll cross that bridge if and when I get to it. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm on the motorway. Hopefully the traffic's not too bad, because this morning the car was all iced up, and then when I eventually defrosted it, I realised I had no petrol, so then I had to go and put petrol in the car. And then when I got towards Amsterdam, there was a traffic jam, so I'm kind of a bit later than I hoped, and I'm hoping when I get off the motorway that going under the tunnel isn't back-to-back traffic, because often if I'm there at this time of the day, that's what happens. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. If anything remotely interesting happens, I'll be sure to tell you all about it. See you in a while. Good afternoon. I've just finished work and I have to go to the shops. I did intend to go to the what would you call it? I can't think. The tailor. I need some trousers taken up, quite a lot taken up. And yes, I know I could do it myself, but I can hardly get into my sewing machine because there's that much stuff around it in my graph room, which is still doubling up as my office. And it's much easier to take it to the alteration person, but I'm just not feeling it. So I've been rushing to get there, and now I'm like, no, I'm not, I just can't be bothered going. It's not that I can't be bothered going, it's just I have to put them on, pin them, see it's the right length, blah blah blah, and I'm just not feeling it. I had a terrible sleep last night, like really bad sleep, and I actually woke up with a raging headache. Like my head, it's still pounding now, so I hope I'm not coming down with something. Hurrah. I didn't get home particularly late. It was about 7ish, I think. I left just before it was just starting to turn dark, so I really don't like driving in the dark. I get like dazzled. I've got stigmatism in both eyes, and then if you know, people see like just round headlights, I see like starbursts. That makes it really difficult to drive. Anyway, I've gone into full-on waffle mode already. But yeah, it was nice. It was really it was nice. I saw some colleagues that I just never get to see anymore, you know. Now we've got this hybrid working thing. And there was indeed tapas, quite a lot actually. I wasn't hungry. I just didn't want to eat when I got home. Lawrence had said, "Ma, I'll save something for you," and I was like, "Yeah." So I just thought it'd be like nuts and beer kind of thing, but it was lovely. Just kept coming round with like rounds of tapas. Very nice. I do actually like that restaurant that we went to. I think I already mentioned it's close to the office. So when I saw a few people had already left, and I saw it was just starting to go dark, so I thought that's my cue to leave. Anyway, waffle. So I am popping out to the shops though, because we've got nothing in the house. Well, I'm not, strictly speaking, that's not true. We've got some food and we've got essentials, but there's things like there's no pasta, there's no potatoes. It's just like there's nothing. I've got meat, but nothing to go with meat kind of thing. So and I am going to cook this evening because I think we've been surviving on takeaway food for quite a lot lately, so I want to try and cut back on that. So yeah, I'm just popping to the shops, and then I'll do dinner this evening, and I'm going to work from home tomorrow, so I'll do dinner again tomorrow. Normally, you know, we just take it in turns, but Lawrence, for the last, I don't know, 4 years or so, Lawrence has started stepping up to the plate and doing more cooking than I do, which I'm super happy about, because he makes quite nice food. But if I'm home, I'm going to do it. I still haven't asked him if he wants to be on the video, on the vlog, because when I got home last night, he was busy, he was sorting dinner out for the boys, and then I think he walked the dog, and by the time we got home, maths had started, so we got into watching that, and literally by the end, my eyes, I just couldn't keep them open. So technically I went to bed quite early, but I just, you know, I just don't sleep. I'm just awake. Either I know I'm waking through the night, or I must be waking because my sleep is just, the quality of it is shocking. Anyway, waffle. This evening, I'm not sure if everybody's home. I think, you know, like half term has finished now, so I think like football training and what have you, hockey training started again. So I will be making dinner, but I think it'll be, you know, they'll wolf it down and leave, so it's fine. I've not done any crafting since the weekend. I've been too busy, but also too tired. And I was hoping to do something this afternoon because I need to finish some things, but anyway, waffle. Right, I'm at the local shops, so I'm just going to pull in, grab a few things, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the supermarket here or the one nearer my house. We'll see. If I buy anything interesting, of course I'm going to tell you about it. See you in a bit. Good morning. Oh, I'm a little bit late. I was all ready to go, and then I just got distracted on the way to the hairdressers, in case you didn't know. I think I did mention that the other day. What a difference. Yesterday it rained non-stop. I'm not even exaggerating, there wasn't a break in the weather at all. And then this morning it's been blue skies. You can see blue skies, sunny. Now what do you know, right ahead of me it's all grey. I literally just said to Lawrence, you just can't plan it. It's literally, the weather's so unstable. Anyway, waffle. So I haven't asked Lawrence if he'd come on the vlog. I know it sounds ridiculous, but when we are together, we've been like watching something, so you know, we've not been chit-chatting, so, and obviously, you know, we're both working, but I'd probably have to sort of, I don't know, hassle him a little bit to be on it anyway, so, which isn't fun for me. But what I will do, so I'm not going to have time anyway, even if he did say, okay, I'm going to the hairdressers, that's going to be till lunchtime, and then this afternoon I'm going to a friend, and then this evening Lawrence has just said, should we go out for dinner? So I'm not going to have time to sit down and chat with him and edit it. So what I will do, I'll try and get some of his footage, and I'll put it at the very end, and you can have a look at the mountains and the views that he saw. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, and the other thing, very exciting, but not for me today, one of my favourite shops, I think they might be Danish, they're definitely Scandinavian, and I can never pronounce it right, and when I see other YouTube people talk about it, everybody struggles with pronouncing it, but I think it's Søstrene Grene, I think, or Grene, I don't know. But there's one opening today in Hoofddorp. Oh, I'm mega excited. I love that store, and also they have a really good crafting section. They sell yarn, and then all you know, crafty bits and bobs, and they're constantly changing their stock. So yes, very excited about that. Oh no, have they closed the road ahead of me? I hope not, because I'm really late. And if they send me that way, I'm gonna be sure to be late for my appointment. Do you know, it's just building non-stop here at the moment. Can't see, but there's just a crane and all kinds. Okay, I can go the direction I need to, just not big trucks. Okay, that's good. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. Actually I'm not. Hair, I think my hairdresser isn't working today, so I've got a different hairdresser. I think she's done my hair once. All I want doing is, obviously my fringe, it's way too long, it's getting in my eyes, it's annoying me, really annoying me. But I've never ever had a hairdresser who's managed to cut my fringe straight, so I'll probably get her to just take the length off and tidy it up myself when I get home. That's usually how it goes. But I think I'm just going to ask her to just tidy the back up a bit because I'm growing it. But I'll pop on camera and let's have a look. The main thing is get my roots done. Right, I've stopped waffling now. I'll see you in a while. Okay, I'm back. Got it short. My head's not chopped off. I'm really pleased with my hair. It's gradually becoming one length now, because if you remember, these long layers were like really up here. So, sorry, the camera's not. But I've been out since the hairdresser, so I've got all blown away. It's not as pristine as it was. Never mind. I popped into the Action super quick because I needed to buy a top up on cleaning products, and I bought, well, I said two things, I'll take them out. So I bought this whole bag of stuff for €16. Shall I show you what I bought? It's not very exciting, but I thought you'd like to know. So I got some toilet, I don't know, those flush things that you stick it, like toilet cleaners that you put on the rim when you flush it. So I got 2 of them. I don't know what this brand is, but often they have, like for example, in England, in the UK, the boys deodorant Lynx, and in the Netherlands it's Axe, and sometimes you have it with a completely different name, but you can tell by the packaging that it is indeed Lynx or Axe. And I got some Harpic loo cleaner. I got some Ajax floor cleaner. I got some, and it's leaked all over the bag. Oh my gosh. I just got some dishwasher soap or washing up liquid. I needed a couple of pillowcases. I really like these pillowcases from the Action. Packet of 2. Because the ones that we all sleep on, they're all like these dark ones, and then the nice ones that match the bedding set are like the for show pillows. And then I got 2 pair of these knee socks for work, because now hopefully spring is coming. I don't want to wear thick woolly socks, but I want something on my feet. So they're the knee highs, and then I got 2 of the socks. And then I got a packet of baby wipes, which I need for when I work with resin. But the boys also clean their shoes with the baby wipes. So all that for €16. What a bargain. And I've lost some of the floor cleaner. It's strange, it doesn't seem like it's leaking. Definitely is this one though. I hope there's not a crack in the bottle. I'll leave it standing in a bowl for now and see how it goes. It's definitely not the Harpic. Anyway, right, waffle. I'm really happy with my hair. I'm going to unpack put everything away, make a bite to eat. I'm starving. It's just gone 1 o'clock here, and then I think around 2ish, I'm going to head off and go and see my friend, and then I'll be back probably between 4 and 5. And then this evening, at least Lawrence and I, maybe the boys are joining us, we're going to go to our local Indian restaurant. I think I mentioned it before, the Himalaya. I don't know what I fancy. I'm really into lamb biryani at the moment, but last time I had it from there, it wasn't that nice. So I might have chicken biryani, we'll see. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. If it was your first time stopping by and you haven't done so already, Please hit the subscribe button. It really helps our little community grow, and it tells YouTube that you like what you see, you're interested in what you've just watched. Don't forget, if you hit the like or even the thumbs down, either way you're helping me. It's an interaction. That's how the algorithms read it. If it makes you feel good, hit the down, I don't mind. Not for everybody, although why would you watch me? Anyway, and don't forget, if you want to leave a comment, say hello, ask me a question, let me know what you've been up to. Talk amongst yourself, that's what it's all about. Making friends, having a safe space in our corner of YouTube just to waffle about whatever we fancy. Right, I'm going to sign off here. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Thank you.